You have to learn to be alone. Right now, you're feeling lonely, anxious, tired, stressed, worried, and that's normal, that's okay. But you have to go through this. The same way that Jesus went through it, you have to go through it. And I know it's hard right now. I know you're having a bunch of regrets. You feel like a failure. You feel like you're not worthy. And you're trying to run away from that pain. You're trying to run away from the things that God wants you to do. But you can't run away from it. You have to sit with it. You have to be uncomfortable for a period of time in this season. Because it's for the greater good. It's so you can elevate. It's so you can be prepared for what God has for you. In order for you to be able to appreciate good relationship, you have to go through a bad relationship. If you always have good relationships, you won't never really appreciate anything. So you have to go through the bad. You have to go through the struggles to build your endurance, to build it to where you're able to have gratitude. You have to go through it. And yes, it sucks. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, you don't want to be alone. And I think that's another thing too, is that we don't like to be alone. We don't like to sit with our thoughts in our head. We don't like to be by ourselves. And sometimes it can be scary. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes even me, I can feel lonely. But at the same time, you are the only person that can complete you. You don't need no one else to complete you. That's what God is there for. You don't need no one else to validate you. That's what God is there for. So yes, it's a process. And right now you don't understand. Right now I don't even understand, I'm not gonna sit here like I have everything put together, have a great understanding of it. I don't. But I know down the line I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, wow, that has prepared me. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Sometimes we make the same mistakes. We fall into the same old habits, the same old vices, the same old patterns, the same old people, and we get the same results. This is the time for you to get through it. This is the time for you to change. This is the time for you to learn. This is the time for you to become better. It will be very uncomfortable this season. It will be very challenging. It will be very rough. But look at yourself. You got through everything you wanted to get through. You got through everything you wanted to get through. The same God that got you through that is the same God that's going to get you through this. It might take longer. It might be shorter. I don't know. You don't know. But you have to focus on yourself. Even if it does mean being uncomfortable. Even if it does mean being by yourself, losing people. This is a season for you to learn. This is a season for you to grow. And also another thing too is desperation. Why put yourself in a position to be with someone when you know they're not for you and it's hurting you and it's harming you, when you could just be by yourself and you could just learn. Never settle for less than what you deserve. And that's why you have to learn to be alone and be with God and learn more about yourself so you understand your values, so you understand your worth, so you know what you want from a partner. And also so you're not reliant on vices. That's another topic too. A lot of us can cope with video games, cope with pornography, cope with masturbation, cope with drugs, sex, alcohol. And it's not really a beneficial thing to have or a beneficial thing to do because you're reliant on that. And it's just a temporary fix. Then when you get done using it, you come back and you feel the exact same that you felt before because it doesn't fix the issue. The issue is that you have to learn something. Right now I'm going through a challenging season in my life. Just graduated college. Jobs are hard to find. I don't know what I want to do. It's like you got it throughout your life, with school and college, and now you're on your own. I can chase any path I want, but I'm trying to figure out which path is right for me. And I do love content creation. I do feel like it's a path that God definitely wants me to take on. I'm going to continue to pursue this, but at the same time, you have to find other things too that makes you happy and also can make you money. But back to what I was saying is that this struggle won't last forever. And I meant to ask you too, what struggles are you going through right now? What pain are you going through? What is hurting you? What is holding you back? Why do you not want to be alone? Comment down below and let me know. your thoughts and what you're feeling, your beliefs and everything like that. I know it's a struggle. I know, we're not perfect. We make mistakes, we sin, and that's okay. But what's not okay is not changing for the better. What's not okay is sitting in that sin and not trying to elevate. God wants to move you. He wants to shift you to a higher level. You think God wants you to sit in that pain forever? No. I don't want to sit in this pain forever. You don't want to sit in that struggle forever. You don't have to. You have the ability to learn in this season and then elevate. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to feel like you need someone, but you don't. One day you will be able to have all the things you want in life, all the things you deserve. But right now isn't the time. Right now you have to be uncomfortable. Right now you have to cry so you can laugh later. And that's just how it is. Some things are not in our control. We cannot control how other people feel about us. We can't control if other people don't love us. We can't control that. We can only control the love that we give. And the Bible says love everyone. Love your neighbors, love your friends. And that's all you can do at the end of the day. If you give your all and give your best, and if it doesn't work out, yes, it hurts. It's painful. But at the same time, you gave all you could. And that's what matters. So learn to be alone. Be in this moment. Be in this season. And learn for your mistakes. Because you did something. There's something on your end where you could have done better. Maybe you don't want to admit it. But it wasn't fully their fault. There are things that we do, there's things I've done too. I'm not going to sit out like I'm perfect because I'm not. So take the time to be alone. Take the time to allow yourself to feel. Sit with your thoughts. Be by yourself. Let out your feelings. Express yourself. Journal. Pray. Ask God for guidance. Because it will get better. But whatever struggles you're going through, I pray that you get through it. I pray that God gives you the healing and clarity that you need. And if you want me to have any prayers to pray over you, you can comment down below on what you're going through. But y'all take care of yourselves. I love y'all, man. God bless y'all. I'm out.